Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge for another 10,000 Fledges with Meg and Ryan from Madison. How are y'all doing today?
Hey, good morning. I'm
Yeah,
doing
doing
well.
good.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is a show where Meg and Ryan present something to me, a question, a concept. We just start talking. We've got 10-minute timer. So, I'm going to flip the timer and we're going to go right into the subject.
Sounds good. So, I've been thinking about how many things I want to create in the world and how much change I want to see and what I want to contribute. And last night, it was really cool because Ryan helped me come back to like a place of reflecting on where I've come from, all of the cool things that are already happening, which made me want to talk with you about what are you most proud of, or what type of things are you most proud of that the Fledge has done in its existence so far?
Um, Well, I think of that in two different layers. One layer is kind of the direct accomplishments of the Fledge. Like, I am really proud of this prize that we just won. I'm really proud of how we have engaged with the neighborhood and the community, and how, in a lot of times when other organizations don't know what to do with a person or an idea, it's like go to the Fledge. It's almost like that Mikey Wheaties commercial, or not Wheaties, but Life commercial or whatever. Give it to Mikey. He won't eat it. He eats everything or something. I don't know. It's falling apart. But I guess I'm really proud about things like that. I'm really proud that we're able to be agile and resilient and adapt to COVID so quickly. I'm really proud that our community is diverse and that people in all types of I don't know, situations or communities that are sometimes underserved or oppressed trust the space. They trust me, I think, and they trust our crowd to always put them in a place of our values and put, each other, ourselves, and our environment and create those spaces. So there's there's that layer, and then the other layer is I'm so proud that you guys are proud, and I'm especially proud when you know I see somebody teaching something that came out of our model. It makes it seem like it's working, it's valuable, and it's a community building it. It's not, some maestro or some guy on the top. It's really it's starting to feel like anarchy, and with anarchy I mean no leader, that primus inter pares kind of strategy where people are taking things and running with it, and that it makes me really proud because I see that they're proud, and I see the disconnection. Like, it shouldn't always be connected back to a root, I don't think. I think that, plants bounce, like a spider plant will disconnect from the root and then go do its own thing. And I think that's going to be important for sustainability and all of the lessons that come with keeping my ego out of the way with that are really good for me, and my family and my friends. Any comments on that so far?
It's beautiful. Yeah, I
Um,
feel that. I love how with 10,000 pledges, you said that, like, you know, maybe it doesn't even have to carry the Fledge's name. Like, you just want to get this idea out there, and the fact that it's carrying, reading itself, more of itself, is a real sign of success.
yeah.
We talked
Um,
about in Therapy Thursday recently, like reclaiming the word proud and like if we can cultivate that
Mhm.
and share that. And I love receiving what you just shared.
Mhm.
I think sometimes in a scarcity mentality, people want, I don't know, that I don't know why people aren't proud of Lansing a lot more than they are. It seems like they should be. And sometimes I think it's because they don't want to be proud of their competitor. They don't want to be proud of the other neighborhood. There's still this little kind of infighting. And I just don't understand why people would want to surround themselves with other people and then weaken them. I want to be surrounded by people stronger than me. Shit, I'm getting old. I'm going to need help. I don't want to beat down the rest of the community. I want to build them up and strengthen them. And I want to be proud of every single person here. And I am. I mean, I'm proud. Well, not every single person yet, but because I don't want to dilute it. But I'm proud of a lot of people and what they've accomplished. Even if it wasn't what they started out to accomplish, they're finding where they want to belong. Dr. Deming defined quality as the pride of the master craftsman, you know, talking about like a metal worker or an artist or a blacksmith or what have you. And I really like that definition, because when you say, you know, look, I made this, and you're smiling and that's a lot better than, you know, look, I showed up for school today and it was boring as shit. And, you know, building our own future. And I see people starting to do it more and more and more.
Yeah.
I'm reading a book called Big Friendship, and it has this concept called shine theory. And basically, like, you don't shine, I don't shine. Like, the interaction between the relationships and community, like, at the core, we're here to lift each other up. So I like that you tied that in too. Why would we want to tear down the community to be the number one? Like, that seems so silly.
Yeah, it's a lonely place to be. You don't want to be there. You don't want to.
Well, the shine, what you're talking about, that's why we've called the Sunshine Accelerator Sunshine in one of its, I mean, one was because after my daughter, one's because after the wrestling club that we started in the 80s, and then one is because sunshine represents abundance to me, but not just the solar energy and the plants and all of that, but why does a light, it's infinite. If you shine it on a mirror, it's always there. Where's it? It's weird to me that this light just bounces around all over the place. And yeah, sometimes it gets absorbed, but you can magnify it and you can do these really weird things that just seem to create something out of nothing. So yeah, we all need to shine. So we still got some sand left in the hourglass, or the 10-minute glass.
Do you want to talk about this Sunshine Accelerator at all? I feel like I've got these little pieces of what it actually is. I'd love to hear more about it.
Well, we're going to do the official announcement on probably around February 8th. But basically, it is a cohort of 10 different people/companies that we want to focus on abundance and how to well, let me step back a little bit. I want to redefine entrepreneurship a little, and I'm still struggling with this definition even. But an entrepreneur I see as somebody that identifies a problem in a community that they care about, and they come up with a solution for that problem, and they take whatever resource they can and put it towards implementing that solution to kind of prove that it's going to work. And if it solves a big problem for the community, then the community helps them figure out how to get more resources to keep solving the problem. And I'm trying to get away from that's a rich person that owns a business, to more of a mentality that, your problem solvers, and the community funds the problems that are important to them that are being solved, and to create a sustainable solution unique to that community is so very important, not just for solving the problem, but for creating more problem solvers, and for, you know, having, we can enjoy our work, we can enjoy our lives. And it seems like it's work and it sucks, and we come home and it's a struggle, and we get back up and the days are just flowing by. Imagine if we're all going around shining on each other and solving problems together and working in gardens and taking care of chickens and doing art. And then we have leisure, and we have leisure with our community, and it would just reinforce itself. So what I want is to take 10 entrepreneurs that we've already identified and start walking them through the process of how to implement their solution, test it with the resources they have, and figure out how to get those next level of resources so that we can continue to sustain and move on and solve the problems that are important to our communities.
Beautiful.
So is that too nebulous?
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it makes me want to come back on February 8th
Yeah.
to learn more.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be hearing a little bit more than others before then, because you two have been invited. So, all right. Well, that's our conclusion of 10,000 Fledges. Thanks for watching, and see you next week. We might have a guest. Did we decide yes, if we can get him to?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right. There's going to be a third person on the screen. Only 9,997 more to go.
Fourth person.
Sorry, I meant fourth or
Yeah.
third. You know,
Yeah.
you guys are just merging into one. If I squint, yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing, right? Not